Hey everyone, Sean Smith here with Dedicated Financial GBC in Roseville, Minnesota. I'm the founder and CEO, doing our vlog today on why identity matters. And again, my hope in that is just to share some things with you that have really impacted me. And I'm by no means an expert in this area, but I found these things to really matter both for myself and my marriage, but as well as for leading Dedicated and leading teams of people. So I'm going to jump right in, and again, I hope it adds value to what you're doing. The first thing I'd say is when you think about your identity, what do you perceive as the biggest identifier of you and kind of a check down list for you? And then what is the perception from others to you? And do those things match? And are they what you want them to be? Is the most important things to you what you're known for to others? Or is that something that's internal but it's not kind of shining through? And the reason I say that is because I think, one of my first points is that there's strength in knowing who you are and what you stand for. And there's strength in people knowing in your relationships with them or in your doing business with them, who they're doing business with or who's their best friend or who they're married to, right? Like those things really matter. I think it's also really important to know what your identity, and it's what makes you unique. It's your identity and feeling comfortable in that so that when people are experiencing you, when people are experiencing your business, they're experiencing the real you that you feel comfortable in. And I think sometimes we don't really think about that, is how people are experiencing us or our brand, what we're hoping for, and what is most important to us. I know there's times where I'm so fast-paced and I'm trying to slow down, I'm trying to get better in that, but how I come off to someone in a conversation and the later feedback I get are not what I was hoping for. And I think this comes back again to identity and what those driving forces are. And I just know that that's sometimes really challenging for me because I feel bad. I'm like, oh man, I missed the mark on that. And I kind of wasn't focusing on what the most important things were. I think another thing is it's a foundation to who you are and where you're going. And when you're, again, connecting yourself and relationally with other people or in business, you want to be going the same places together. You want to have the same values, and so being in alignment with that can be really important so that you can really have depth in those relationships and have a genuine connection. Same with business. I think, again, identity also really applies to business. Does your opinion of your business and how it is perceived and what its values are match what the public's perception, what your clients, who those that you serve? What about if you're running a team within an organization? What is your team known for? And is it what you would want that team to be known for, right? And I think those things really matter because often we think people are perceiving us one way, but we'd find out if we got real honest and open feedback that they're not. And that can be really tough because you can care a lot about certain things. I know for me, my identity, I identify first and foremost as a Christian. My faith drives everything that I do. And then as a husband and a father, and then ultimately as someone who loves those around me, who is trying to help in everything that he does in business and in any relationship. And I would never want myself to come across in a way that's opposite of that. And it happens, and it's really tough when that happens. So, and I think the same as a business. Dedicated is a faith-based company who cares about how we treat people and how we do business and how we give back. And I would be pained for it to ever come across as anything else than that. And so I think putting some time into thinking about what your identity is, what your company's identity, what your team's identity is, and ensuring those things match up and they're on the level, the value levels that you want as far as what comes first, second, third, things like that really matter. So again, these are things for me that really impacted me, that are really important, that have added a lot of value to what we do at Dedicated and in my personal life. I hope they are to you. And as always, thank you for tuning in. I hope you like this video, you share it, subscribe. And as always, thank you and God bless.